Good morning, everyone. It may just be you and I this morning. And so we'll get started. It's just a little after 5:50. We'll get started around 6 o'clock. So until then, I'm going to meditate. All right, well, it's just us this morning. So get settled on your mat. And just as if you're in the room with us, I don't know who's watching, however, take a moment to think about how you feel. Do your own personal check-in. What's your energy level like? What's your body feel like? Are your thoughts scattered, or are you just barely waking up? I have a little bit of a headache, but I slept well. I have a headache probably from not drinking enough water before I went to bed. So those are the things that I'm thinking about and being mindful of as I move through my practice. Sit in your easy seated position and start with rotating your torso. Start with nice big circles. Taking deep breaths as you rotate. And start to make circles specifically with your belly, with your waist. Come back to center. Bring your other leg in front. Let's rotate in the opposite direction again. Start with a bigger torso circulation. If that's a word. Well, it is a word. It just may not be the right word. Listen to what your body tells you as you're going through these movements. Let's bring this into the waist. A nice massage in your internal organs. Movements like this, all movement really, helps to tone your internal organs as well. They are muscle. And so we're allowing for movement and perhaps even creating some space where maybe they get squished from sleeping curled up or slouching. Come back to center, grab onto your shins, rock over your sit bones. Inhale, press your belly button forward. Exhale, draw it back. Try to coordinate your breath and your movement. Inhale, your belly button presses forward. Exhale, it draws back. This can be a fast movement or it can be a slower movement, whatever feels best. Bring your hands to your knees, inhale your chest forward, exhale it back. Next, inhale, lift your chin to the ceiling. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, lift your chin, lengthen your spine as you lift. Exhale, chin to chest. Keep your neck lengthened, keep your spine lengthened. Inhale, lift your chin. And exhale, chin to chest. Keep your chin against your chest. Keep your back lengthened. Keep length in the back of your neck. You're not just dropping your head, you're pulling your chin into your chest. Slide your chin to the left. Slide right. Slide left. Slide right. Go up and over to the left. Up and over right. Up and over left. And up and over to the right. And bring your head to center. Left arm out to the left, right hand to your heart. Inhale left, exhale right. Inhale left and exhale right. Start your rotation from the waist. Drawing your ribs back one at a time, one side at a time. Now inhale right, exhale left. Notice how that feels different to you. Slow down, come back to center. Focus on breathing through your nose, taking long, deep breaths on your inhale, and long, complete exhales. All throughout this practice, unless I'm otherwise suggesting a different breath, try to maintain 3 beats on your inhale and 3 beats on your exhale. Slow it down, lengthen it out. Just like how we move and want to find the most range of motion in a movement, we want to do the same thing with your breath. So think of this as the full range of motion of the breath. Make your way to hands and knees. Your knees are directly underneath your hips. Your wrists are directly underneath your shoulders. Fingers are nice and spread. Let's move through cat-cow. Inhale, lift your chin and your tailbone. Exhale, round your back. Tuck your tailbone in. Inhale, lift your chin and tailbone. Exhale, round your back for cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. One more round. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. And back to a neutral spine. Let's do some moving, balancing exercise. Inhale, right arm, left leg up. Take your time, follow your breath. Exhale, down. Inhale, left arm, right leg. Exhale, down. Inhale, right arm, left leg. Exhale, down. Inhale, left arm, right leg. And exhale, down. Let's hold for 5 breaths. Right arm, left leg up. Press out through your left heel. Draw your toes towards you, flexing your foot. And inwardly rotate your thigh. Your thigh and toes point down to the ground. Draw your belly button into your spine as you press the floor away from you. And release. Left arm, right leg. Lengthen your body. Lengthen your breath. Relax your face. And release. Curl your toes under. Let's come into down dog. Step forward, half lift. Fill your lungs, lift your chest. Forward fold. Reach out and overhead. Hands come to heart center. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Half lift, inhale. Forward fold. Inhale, lengthen out and up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, forward fold. Half lift. Reach out and overhead. Hands to heart center. Again, inhale, lengthen up. Fold forward. Half lift. Fold forward. Inhale up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take an inhale. Exhale, step your right foot back. Big step. Keep your right heel lifted. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, step to the top, hands to heart center. Inhale. Exhale, left foot steps back, big step. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, step to the top. Do that again. Inhale. Exhale, step back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, step to the top. Inhale. Exhale, step back with your left foot. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, step to the top. Arms forward, hips forward. Inhale. Forward fold. Half lift. Left leg back, knee to the ground. Inhale, arms overhead. Hands to the mat, exhale. Inhale, plank. Exhale to knees, chest, and chin. Cobra. Down dog. Lift your left leg, inhale it up. Exhale it to the top, right knee down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step to the top, inhale, half lift. Forward fold. Soften your knees, arms forward, hips press forward, reach up and back. Hands to heart center. Again, reach forward and back. Forward fold. Half lift. Right leg back, knee to the ground. Keep your right hand on the ground. Left arm reaches forward, up and around. Rotate towards your left leg. Keep your right toes curled under. Bring your right leg off the floor, right knee off the floor. Keep pressing into the ball of your right foot. Feel equal weight, equal effort in your left foot and your right hand. Bring your left hand to the inside of your left foot, placing it on the floor. Right hand to the right heel to the floor. Open up. Bring your torso up, come into warrior two, shoulders over your hips. Take a peek, make sure you see that second toe next to your big toe. Back foot parallel to the back of the mat. Just press into your heel and pivot that foot. Relax the tops of your shoulders. Practice engaging Mula Bandha, lifting your pelvic floor muscles. Gently engage your Uddiyana Bandha, bringing your belly button into your spine. Let's turn this into triangle. Straighten your left leg, tip. Bring your left hand to your shin. Press equally into both feet. Engage your quadriceps. Lengthen out through your spine. Lengthen your neck as you draw your shoulders down towards your hips. Bend your left knee, hands to the mat, inhale to plank. Exhale to knees, chest, and chin. Cobra. Down dog. Lift your right leg. Step it forward. Left knee down, keep your left hand on the ground. Right arm forward, up, and around. Rotate towards your right leg. Work on the rotation while you're here. Rotate from your waist. Rotate your rib cage. Your left toes are curled under. Bring your left knee off the floor. Lengthen your spine. Lengthen your body. Your right knee is bent, but see how you can feel some length in your hip and your thigh. Bring your right hand to the floor, just inside of your foot. Your arm is next to your leg. Left heel comes down. Left fingertips reach up to the ceiling. Open up. Take long, deep breaths. If your hips aren't ready for your hand to the floor, then bring your right elbow to your right knee. And lengthening that right knee away from that left heel. And you're still gently drawing it to the right. Bring yourself up to warrior two. Make sure that knee is drawing to the right. You're going to keep that knee over your ankle. Back foot parallel to the back. Take a look, make sure it is. Don't be afraid to look at your body to see what it looks like. Arms are shoulder height. Chest is open. Hips are open. Your gaze is over your right hand. Straighten your right leg, tip to triangle. Use your shin. Keep pressing into your feet. Equal pressure in both feet. Engage your quadriceps. This helps keep your knees from hyperextending. Maybe if your hamstrings are ready, you might sneak your fingertips to the floor. That's not a requirement. Bend your right knee, hands to the top, step to the top, half lift. Forward fold. Soften your knees, arms forward, hips forward, and hands come to heart center. Bring your feet more than mat width apart. Your toes are off the mat, your heels are on the mat. We're coming into Kundalini Crow. Bring your arms through your legs. Come back around, your thumbs are on top of your feet, your fingers are off. Sit on your elbows, lengthen your spine. And let's start breath of fire, light sniffing through your nose. Slow your breath. Lift your hips, unwrap your arms, hands to the mat, step back into plank, and lower all the way down to the floor. Come into baby cobra. Keep your belly button on the ground. Inhale, peel up your chest. Elbows stay soft. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale down. Now hover your hands an inch off the floor. We're not using your hands for this. Inhale, peel up. See how high you can get up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale down. Hands to the mat. Full cobra. Peel up. Elbows stay hugged in. You want to feel the insides of your arms pressing into your rib cage. So your elbows are pointing straight back to the back of the mat. It's a weird feeling if you're used to push-ups or, I don't know, just about anything. Engage your gluteal muscles, nice long deep breaths. And notice, are your shoulders in your ears? Get them out of your ears. Work on pressing your forearms towards the floor. You're going to feel this in your biceps. You're going to feel this in your back body, your gluteal muscles. I can feel my hamstrings working. Take another inhale. And exhale, come down. Press back into child's pose or embryo. Cobra is one of my favorite poses for actually working on upper body strength. Even though it's a back bend, I like it for working on my arms. Come back onto your belly. We're going to practice bow pose. This is another one of my favorite back bends. A little bit challenging, we'll go through it. Bend your knees. Flex your feet. Grab onto your ankles. You may need a strap to wrap around your ankles and hold on to, or if your hands aren't going to reach your feet, then you may start simply like this with Sphinx. Your forearms are on the floor. Okay? Hang on to that. And if you can grab onto your ankles, do that. Flex your feet. Keep your thighs drawing together, whatever you're doing. Press your ankles into your hands. This gets your chest to lift. Breathe. Press the soles of your feet up to the ceiling if you're holding onto your ankles. If you aren't holding onto your ankles, you can still work on that feeling of pressing into the ceiling with one foot, and then press into the other foot. Work on bringing that up. Take one more deep breath and release. Hands under your chin, rock your hips from side to side. Let's do one more back bend. Bring your legs together. Bring your hands next to your belly button. So it's really kind of uncomfortable. And maybe the heels of your hands are entirely on the floor. Inhale, peel up your chest. Your elbows will stay bent. Exhale down. If you're able to straighten your elbows, but your hands aren't back enough. Inhale up. Exhale down, warrior contortionist. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Let's do two more. Inhale up. Feel your gluteal muscles engage. Exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale down. Press back. Child's pose or embryo. Child's pose, your arms are in front. Embryo, your arms are next to you, palms up. And I prefer to have my knees wider so my torso can go in between my legs. Bring yourself up, legs in front. Let's practice Dandasana, staff pose. Your feet are flexed. Arms are next to you, wrists directly underneath your shoulders, fingers pointing towards the top of the mat. Press into the mat as if you're trying to get your butt off the floor, but you're not going to. Engage Mula Bandha. Again, lift your pelvic floor muscles. Engage Uddiyana Bandha. Bring your belly button into your spine. Bring your chin to your chest, Jalandhara Bandha. Bring your tongue, tip of your tongue back to your uvula and breathe. We're gonna take 5 breaths. Engage all these things. And release. Paschimottanasana, inhale, lengthen up. And exhale, come forward and down. Take long, deep breaths. On your inhales, lengthen. On your exhales, you come forward and down just a little bit more. To your degree. Draw the tops of your shoulders back towards your hips. Get more length in your neck. Get your earlobes away from the tops of your shoulders. Arms alongside your ears, inhale, come up. Arms down to your sides. Left foot to the outside of your right thigh. You can keep your right leg straight, or you can bring it in. You're not sitting on your heel, it's just tucked in. Those sit bones are on the floor. Grab onto your leg with your right arm. Left arm up, over and around. Either your fingertips or your palms on the floor. Reach your right arm overhead. Bring your elbow to the outside. Sit nice and tall. Nice long, deep breaths. On your inhale, lengthen. On your exhale, rotate. Drawing your ribs back, your chest, your shoulder, then maybe your chin. If you're feeling particularly flexible this morning, you may be interested in trying a bind where your arm goes through your leg and clasping. I enjoy this. My back is ready for it. Yours might not be. Follow what your body wants to do. Look forward, unwind. Let's go to the other side. Right foot to the outside. You can keep your left leg straight or bring it in. Right arm up, over, and around. Left arm reaches up. Elbow to the outside. Right here is where you're working on getting belly, boobs, and all sorts of things out of the way so that you can create your twist. If you need to pull it to the other side of your leg, do that. Long, deep breaths. Again, if you want to try for the bind, arm through, clasp your hands behind. Anytime you're in a bind, try to have both palms facing away from your body. Forward and unwind. Legs forward, soles of the feet together, Baddha Konasana. If you've got more of a diamond shape, hold on to your ankles and draw forward. If your heels are in, grab onto your toes and draw forward. Elbows come out to the side. If your elbows are able to touch any part of your leg, then press into your legs, pull your toes up, draw yourself forward and down. Get your shoulders out of your ears. Nice long, deep breaths. Come on up, calf your inner thighs. Bring yourself up to standing. See if you can not use your hands to come up to standing. That's a good life exercise. We're going to do a standing balance. We're going to practice King Dancer. It's one of my favorite poses. Shift your weight, and we'll do this sideways so you can see. Shift your weight to your left foot. Bring your right foot up and hold on from the arch side, from the big toe side. So this helps open up your chest. Keep your thigh drawing in. You don't want your knee to go out because that can damage your knee. Left arm comes forward as counterbalance. You're finding a focal point, something that doesn't move. Press your foot into your hand. Draw your knee back and breathe. Your knee down mindfully, then place your foot on the floor. This is a practice in not falling out of your poses. Your pose ends when your foot's on the floor. You stay mindful the whole time. Weight on your right leg. Grab onto the inside of your left foot. Right arm forward, thigh draws in. Press your foot into your hand. Pull your knee back. You continue to press your foot into your hand the whole time. Long, deep breaths. Bring your knee down and place your foot to the floor. Let's come into Malasana. Feet are wide, toes point out, sink in your hips, and you may need to find that right distance. So I like to swing my hips a little bit to find the right distance where I can feel my feet on the floor. If your feet, your heels, do not touch the floor, then you can get a blanket, or if you have a full yoga studio with props, get a wedge. You just want to have your heels supported. Bring your elbows inside your knees. You're using your arms as a prop so that when your arms are on the inside, you can relax your thighs and your hips and allow your legs to rest against your knees. Palms are together. Lengthen the crown of your head away from your tailbone. This is called Malasana, garland. So I actually have Christmas garland hung up on the walls, and you can't see it right now. But you've got that looping. That's why it's called garland pose, because your legs are making the loops of the garland. Let's go a little bit further into this. Left arm stays on the outside of your leg. Reach as far over to the left as you can. This might tilt you over. That's fine. Palm flat to the floor. Your leg is against your arm. That's why it's there. See if you can press your right leg away from you. Lengthen your spine. This is an awkward pose at first, and you practice it to figure your body out. This is great for opening up your low back and releasing tension in your low back. It's also obviously a hip opener. If you would like to try for the bind, since we've tried a couple binds this morning, left arm wraps around your back, right arm wraps around. You're leaning onto your left foot, open your chest, look up to the ceiling. You don't know if you can do it unless you try. I can hear what you're saying. I really can't, but I know what you're thinking. All right, bring yourself back to center. Okay, bring your right arm out to the side. You can see how I'm leaning over for this. Left hand presses into your left leg. Look up to the ceiling, open your body, draw that left shoulder blade back. Give your body the challenge of figuring out this strange pose. If you want to try the bind, you're leading with your thumb. It points down, then it rotates around, back of the hand next to your hip, left arm wraps around. And you're leaning on your right foot. This is also an ankle stretch, an Achilles tendon stretch. The human body should be able to squat like this. This is a natural human pose. Maybe not the bind part, at least your bind. Nice. Sit down, legs in front. Come onto your back. Arms out to the side like a T. Let's do a nice twist here. Bring your right leg around your left. Maybe even you wrap your foot around your ankle. Lower your legs to the left. Get your legs to the floor. It doesn't matter if your chest and your shoulder lift. Take long, deep breaths. Maybe it feels good to relax your leg muscles. Try that. With every exhale, work on opening your chest to the ceiling, drawing your right shoulder blade down to the floor. Bring your legs up, unwrap. Left leg wraps around right. Lower your legs to the right. Breathe. 3 to 4 beats on your inhale and 3 to 4 beats on your exhale. Bring your knees to center, unwrap. Bring your knees in, draw circles on the ceiling with your knees. Go in the opposite direction. And place your feet to the floor. Let's prepare for Shavasana. So this is how I practice Shavasana, just to give you an idea how much space I take up. I found that the wider my legs, the wider my arms, the more my body actually relaxes. So practice that. Once you get situated, take a deep inhale. Sigh. Take one more deep inhale. And sigh. And a nice soft breath. Relax the weight of your feet and your legs. Notice where you might be holding on and try to release and relax those parts. Soften your belly. Release your spine to the floor, your shoulder blades. Relax your rib cage. Notice the subtle movements of your rib cage and your belly as you breathe. Soften your chest. Relax the tops of your shoulders all the way down your arms. Release the weight of your palms, your thumbs, and your fingers. Relax your throat, your neck, your jaw. Soften the hinge of your jaw. Practice relaxing your teeth and notice which muscles it takes to clench your teeth. So relax those muscles. Relax your cheeks, your temples, muscles around your eyes. Soften your forehead. And that space between your eyes where you show emotion. Release the weight of your skull. Relax your scalp. Relax out to the crown of your head. Deepen your breath. Move your fingers, move your toes. Reach your arms above you on the floor, get a big stretch. And when you're ready, roll to one side. Rest your head on your arm, deeper neck as support. When you're ready, bring yourself back up to an easy seated position. Allow your eyes to stay gently lowered. Your face and your shoulders are relaxed. This morning's quote is from Mother Teresa. If we have no peace, it is because we have forgotten that we belong to each other. Take a deep inhale. Blow it out. Inhale. Blow it out. One more inhale. Exhale. Find your natural breath. Bring your palms together at heart center. Feel that connection with yourself. Notice if it feels strange to recognize your own touch, your own palms touching. And today, perhaps, reaching out and touching another human. Human contact is so important. May all beings in the universe be happy and free, and may our actions and our thoughts contribute to their happiness and their freedom. Namaste. Well, have a wonderful Friday, everyone. Thank you for joining me this morning. Have a wonderful weekend. See you next week.